Welcome back to 20 Cars, channel where we bring you the most up-to-date and in-depth looks at the cars that matter. Today we're diving into a car that's not just about getting from A to B, it's about doing it smart, efficiently, and with a surprising amount of style. We're talking about the all-new 2026 Honda Civic, a name that's been trusted for decades but now comes back more refined, more tech-savvy, and more electrified than ever before. At first glance, the 2026 Civic doesn't scream for attention, but look closer, and it becomes clear just how much thought has gone into this redesign. The exterior has evolved with a sharper, more mature look. The front end is cleaner, the LED headlights are sleeker, and the new grille design is a subtle but noticeable upgrade. It's got more presence, more structure, and a bit more edge than the outgoing model. Honda has tightened the body lines and added just the right amount of detail to make it feel premium without going over the top. From base trims to touring, and even the C, every version now looks like it belongs in a more expensive class. Now step inside. This is where things start to feel very un-Civic in a good way. Honda has taken everything they've learned from their higher-end models and distilled it into the Civic's cabin. The layout is clean and modern, with a horizontal dash design that feels spacious and driver-focused. The honeycomb mesh air vents return, giving the interior a signature look, but it's the materials that stand out. Soft-touch surfaces, subtle ambient lighting, and available leather-trimmed seats bring a sense of calm and quality that you just don't expect at this price point. Tech in the 2026 Civic has taken a huge leap forward. There's now a large 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster paired with a 14-inch central touchscreen, available in the higher trims. This screen is crystal clear, quick to respond, and thankfully still comes with physical knobs for volume and tuning, something more automakers should bring back. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the board, along with Google built-in on select trims, giving you navigation, voice assistant, and Play Store access right from your dashboard. And yes, over-the-air updates mean your Civic can stay current long after it rolls off the lot. Let's talk about what's under the hood, because Honda's giving you more options than ever before. The base engine remains a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter four-cylinder, making about 158 horsepower. It's ideal for those who just want a smooth, reliable daily commuter. But for those who want a little more zip, it's a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine returns with 180 horsepower and solid mid-range punch. It's responsive, fuel-efficient, and pairs nicely with the CVT or optional 6-speed manual if you go for the C. Speaking of which, the Civic C is still a fan favorite, and for 2026, it gets subtle updates, keeping the manual transmission alive and well, with a sportier suspension and limited slip differential for those who actually want to enjoy driving. But the big story is the hybrid. Honda has brought hybrid power to more of its lineup, and now the Civic gets the same treatment. The 2026 Civic Hybrid uses a 2.0-liter Atkinson cycle engine paired with 2 electric motors, delivering a combined 200 horsepower and incredible fuel economy. We're talking over 50 miles per gallon combined, with a smooth, quiet, and surprisingly quick driving experience. This isn't a sluggish hybrid. You'll do 0 to 60 in around 6.5 seconds, making it one of the quickest hybrids in its class. If you're looking for a compact car that doesn't sacrifice performance for efficiency, the hybrid Civic might just be your perfect middle ground. Ride quality is another area where the Civic punches above its weight. The suspension has been retuned for 2026, and the result is a more composed, comfortable drive. Road noise is reduced thanks to new acoustic windshield materials and added insulation throughout the cabin. Whether you're commuting, road tripping, or just running errands, the Civic feels stable, confident, and quiet. And it still handles well-tight steering, minimal body roll, and a planted feel in corners make it one of the more fun to-drive cars in its segment. Of course, safety is where Honda always shines, and the 2026 Civic is no exception. Honda Sensing is standard across all trims, and now includes the upgraded Honda Sensing 360 on touring and hybrid, mooring trims. This system brings you adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, traffic jam assist, automatic emergency braking, with pedestrian and cyclist detection, and even new features like blind spot intervention and intersection assist. There's also a driver attention monitor and a new front center airbag for additional crash protection. It's clear Honda wants to keep you safe, no matter which version of the Civic you choose. Storage and practicality haven't taken a back seat either. The Civic offers plenty of space for passengers front and rear, with improved rear legroom and clever use of interior space. The trunk is generous too, offering over 14 cubic feet in the sedan, and even more flexibility in the hatchback version, which is expected to follow later in the model year. There are storage bins, deep cup holders, and even a hidden storage compartment under the center console to keep things organized. Pricing for the 2026 Honda Civic starts at just under $25,500 for the base 60, while hybrid models start in the high 20s and can stretch into the low 30s dollars for a fully loaded touring hybrid. The C comes in at around $30,000, making it one of the most affordable performance sedans on the market. And when you factor in Honda's reputation for long-term reliability, excellent resale value, and low maintenance costs, it's clear the Civic still delivers exceptional bang for your buck. So what's the verdict? The 2026 Honda Civic proves once again that compact cars aren't dead, they're just evolving. With smarter tech, better fuel economy, hybrid options, and a cabin that feels anything but entry-level, this Civic is ready to meet the needs of modern drivers without losing the practicality and charm that made it a household name. Whether you're buying your first car or downsizing from something bigger, the Civic should absolutely be on your list. Thanks for watching 20 Cars. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an update on the latest cars that are changing the game. Drop a comment below. Would you go for the hybrid, or are you sticking with the turbo? See you in the next one.